Westwood is our newest residence and is geared for senior or transfer students. It's an all-gender residence that hosts over 150 students in both single rooms and apartments. Westwood Premium single rooms have a single bed with underbed storage, sink, closet with shelving, drawers and storage on top, a desk with built-in light and chair, and they are the largest single rooms on campus. The apartment-style accommodations are mostly 4-bedroom layouts with a few 2-bedroom units throughout the building. Each apartment is fully furnished with kitchen, living room, and bedroom furniture, small appliances, lockable storage, as well as Wi-Fi, and the bathroom sharing is 2-to-1. You'll be ready to cook in your kitchen, which includes a stove, oven, fridge with freezer, microwave, toaster, kettle, and local phone. Your living room is ready for lounging with comfy couches and a flat-screen TV with cable hookup. Each bedroom comes with a single bed, closet space, desk with built-in lamp and chair, and underbed storage. The apartments also have private bathrooms that are shared amongst roommates, and each bedroom has a lockable storage in the foyer. You can also enjoy events and activities in the Westwood Lounges, which are located on the 3rd floor. Here you can hang out with friends, watch TV, or make snacks in the kitchenette. To learn more about residence or apply for your room, visit msvu.ca/live-on-campus.
Dear viewers, good evening to you all, and welcome you once again in today's live show organized by Prominent Consultant. And today we will be doing live session with one of our partner university from Canada, which is in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and which is Mount Saint Vincent University, a very reputed public university based in Nova Scotia. And today we'll be talking with them definitely. And before starting the live session, before starting the discussion, I would like to tell you, all of you, that if you're watching this live session, please join this live session till end, and please try to share this live session in your timeline so people who are interested for study in Canada, so they will be really beneficiary for this through this live session. And if you're watching this live session, please don't forget to share in your timeline. Also, if you have any question, please feel free to ask. And today we have our special guest with us, Chitra Saini. Actually, she is the recruitment manager for South Asia, and we'd like to welcome. Hi Chitra, how are you?
I'm good, Sayed. I hope you are doing well.
Yes, I'm doing pretty well, and welcome you once again on today's live session, and thanks for joining this live session.
Thank you, Sayed, for organizing this live session to interact with the students in Bangladesh.
Exactly, and I'd like to request you if you would introduce yourself to our viewers.
Hello, everyone. My name is Chitra Saini, and I'm India Subcontinent Manager for Mount Saint Vincent University. And today's live, we are going to talk about university, the programs, how you can apply for these programs. Prominent is one of our authorized partners in Bangladesh. In case you are having some doubts, you can ask us today in this live session, or you can get in touch with the counselor at Prominent Consultant. They will be able to guide you for our program.
Exactly. Thank you so much. For your wonderful, the introduction. So, dear viewers, I would like to say something before starting the main topic. So since last couple of months, since March 2020, we are continuing our working virtually, and to be honest, we are pretty successful in terms of student recruitment for September 2020, because most of our students, they got approval in principle and they have started online classes successfully, and everyone is continuing their online classes without having a single issue. So I'd like to the thanks to all our partner universities in Canada for their wonderful supports towards our students and to us as well. And those who are planning to for the January intake and for the upcoming intake, so please feel free to contact us. We are ready to take your applications, including Mount Saint Vincent and other universities as well. And don't worry about that, because if you do also online classes, even if you finish 50% of your classes, still you are eligible for postgraduate work permit. And there could be some good reason by end of this month that the Canadian government, they already have decided to open the border. So students after 20th of October, they may plan to fly if they have the valid visa. So that's a wonderful news for us that that is coming up very soon. And Chitra, I think it's a very good. Canadian government, what kind of steps they are taking for our students, which is very impressive and very amazing. They are very much positive to the international students. What you would say?
I must say, during this coronavirus pandemic, Canada emerged more of like the best destination as for international education, because Canadian government support all the students, also the international students, with the emergency fund relief as well. Also, all the institutes, most of the institutes were having some funds for their students. Like for Mount Saint Vincent University, we were having these student funds. Those who are not eligible for this emergency fund by Canadian government, they can get up to $1,000 fund from the university. So it's amazing to see how Canadian government, native people and the institutions come forward to support all the international students.
Exactly, and really it's very impressive that they are always besides the students, they are always thinking in such a way that students feel comfort and they can continue their planning for study in Canada, which is a very good thing for us. So let's talk about Mount Saint Vincent University, since it's in Nova Scotia, and it is located in the capital of Nova Scotia, which is Halifax. People have a positive mind about Nova Scotia, since the fees are affordable, living expenses are affordable, then also the weather is not so, not extremely cold. So if I would like to know something about the city Halifax and about the Mount Saint University in a short way, so how would you explain about it?
See, this is very important for all the students and the parents to know more about the institute and the city. So, in simple words, Mount Saint Vincent University is a small and supportive community with a big city experience. The university is a small community. It is as small as that students feel they belong to this community, and it is as big as that they won't miss out on any big opportunity. Halifax itself, very diversity. There are people from all around the world. There is a population of 4.5 lakh residents, and you'll be surprised to know that in Halifax there are 60,000 students for university and post-secondary institutes. And these students are not from a few countries. These students are from almost from all around the world. If I talk about Mount Saint Vincent University, we were established in 1873. It's a 147-year-old public institute, and we were the first institute in Canada to focus on the women education. Also, there are many factors why a student come to Mount Saint Vincent University. Smaller class size, a huge diversity at university campus, excellent international student support, experimental learning, because at Mount we believe in learning by doing, affordable fees, personalized education. There is so much that an international student required for their higher education.
Exactly, and one more thing, that there are major cities in the Atlantic provinces, like there is New Brunswick, there is Fredericton, there is Newfoundland, there is some other cities that there, including Halifax and other cities. So how do you explain about Halifax? I mean, why people should choose Halifax about their study destination? Because you know that when students from South Asia, when they are looking for some location, some university, they always look for a better location where they can work part time, where they have the city life, where even though they are expecting a affordable living expenses as well. So how do you explain about Halifax a little bit more?
So yes, Halifax fit perfectly for these requirements. Halifax is not only the capital city of Nova Scotia, but also the largest city of Atlantic Canada. Also, it is a business hub. We are having the second largest port of Canada in city, which is a gateway to 150 countries. That means there are a lot of industries which create full-time employment. Climate wise, it's really good. We are located on the sea coast. The temperature during the winter will be somewhere 5 degrees Celsius to minus 5 degrees Celsius. And
Wow.
on some days, it could be minus 10 degrees, which is comparatively better than the most part of Canada. And also, Halifax is one of the top tourist destinations on the rise globally. That means after the COVID, the pandemic is over, there will be a lot of opportunities into tourism sector. And where does an international student work as a part-time worker? Into tourism sector. So there are more jobs into that. But one thing I want to make clear, part-time jobs totally depend on the student caliber. If student is confident and student is having a good hold on the language, they speak good English, they are more likely to get into the jobs quickly than the other students. And apart from that, Halifax is not a city where there are people from particular countries. There are people from all around the world. So our students are not going to miss out on the international exposure. There are many public funded universities in Halifax and a few post secondary institutes. So this makes Halifax an ideal choice for international students. And if I talk about the living expense compared to the bigger cities, like if I compare it with Toronto or Vancouver, it's quite affordable. And even the quality of life is better than these cities. So it's easier to move within Halifax, like students from accommodation to university, university to their work. It's pretty easier.
Exactly, exactly. So we have a question. We'll take a question. Arman Ahmed, he's asking that I am a GED graduate. GED means, I think if you can understand, it's an American high school diploma, which is called GED. So students are finishing GED after O levels, and which subject I might get and where should I apply? So do you accept GED as the equivalent of class 12?
So we assess GED curriculum, and we get to know that there are only 4 subjects in GED, but we
Exactly.
required 5 academic subjects for our program. So unfortunately,
Okay.
GED is not acceptable.
GED is not accepted, yes. So I think Arman, actually for Mount Saint Vincent University, GED is quite impossible. So you can try to some other colleges who are accepting GED. So Chitra, actually, you know that people are having a little bit negative mind about the online classes. Even they are very upset, they are very frustrated. They are not flying, they cannot fly, they cannot move to Canada because they are spending a huge amount of money to have the real time experience, right? Because when I am investing a good amount of money, of course I should go to Canada and I should have the real time experience. So they are being frustrated and they are being, you know, that upset that they are getting approval, but they, unfortunately they cannot move. So actually how university is maintaining, I know it's not possible to give them the real, you know, that real time experience, but still through the online sessions, through the online classes, how university is assisting students. I just want to know from in terms of Mount Saint Vincent University.
This is an excellent question, Sayed, and I'm happy to tell you that Mount St. Vincent University is having online classes for more than a decade now. We haven't started these online classes because of the pandemic. So we are having great technology, Blackboard collaboration, models. We are having a full-fledged IT team in case students face any technical issue. One thing I want to tell all the students, be it an online class or a face-to-face class, one thing is there. you will be having a smaller class size with Mount Saint Vincent University. You will be able to have a great interaction with your professors. And since we are not new to online classes, our professors are very, comfortable in delivering lecture online. It's been more than a decade now. One thing I want to tell all the students out there who are really scared of online classes, let me tell you, this is an opportunity and the things are going to change after the pandemic. The employers are going to speak for the candidate, the employees who can work remotely and virtually. So if you start your education online, it will prepare you for the global job market, right? So rather than waiting for the physical classes when you can travel to Canada and just waste your one intake or one whole year. What I suggest you go for your online classes because this will not have an impact on your post study work, right? If you study 50%
Exactly.
online. Also, for
Exactly.
Mount Saint Vincent University, I would like to tell you if you miss out any lecture because of internet connectivity or maybe time zone difference, you'll be getting a recording version of it. So, though I don't recommend you to miss out all the classes, but in some cases, if you miss one or two lectures, that is okay. You don't have to worry
Mhm.
about online classes. It seems like face to face. The only difference is that you are not present in a classroom, but you are sitting in front of your laptop or maybe your desktop. That's it.
Exactly, exactly, and definitely, I know that in September from Prominent there are more than 20 students that are doing online classes who got AIP, and definitely I did not find any kind of complaint from them that they are not, that they are missing something. Everyone is happily, that taking these things, accepting these things, but actually, hopefully, we are really hopeful that very soon the border will open and they will be able to fly. So we'll have a very fantastic video from the president of Mount Saint Vincent University, who is really happily welcoming our international students, and how she is welcoming. Let's have the video.
Hi, everyone. Warmest greetings to all of you as we begin a new academic year. Despite the unusual circumstances we continue to find ourselves in, I hope you've managed to make time over the summer for relaxation and restoration. I always look forward to the fresh start each September brings. And as we begin our first ever entirely virtual semester, I know everyone on our team is ready and working hard to provide an excellent university experience that's as close to being on campus as possible. For those students joining us at MSVU for the first time, an extra special welcome. I hope you've already discovered that you're now a member of the MSVU family, a strong and caring community. This semester and beyond, we will ensure that you benefit from the supports we've become so well known for, and also a high quality education. To our new faculty and staff, a hearty welcome. To our university family as well. As always, we'll be offering a breadth of high-quality academic programs this semester, and in keeping with our innovative spirit, we've got lots of new programming on offer this fall. For example, the first online queer studies course to be offered at a Canadian university, a new graduate certificate in health communication and aging, and new graduate certificates and diplomas in teaching English to speakers of other languages. We're fortunate that online learning isn't new for us at MSVU. We've been educating students through remote means for decades. I'm proud to say that we're leading in this realm. Though it may not be the same as being together in the classroom, and it won't always be perfect given the pressures of the pandemic, our commitment to providing our students with a top-notch educational experience is as strong as ever. To all of you who are working hard to provide our students with classes, programs, and services in entirely new ways, my sincere thanks. Your efforts are so important. I want to emphasize that even though we'll be working together virtually, we still are the same MSVU, the same caring university community that's committed to individualized education and support. Ultimately, the people are our university. And those same people are still here for you, just primarily virtually for the time being. As the pandemic continues, it's more important than ever that each of us takes time for self-care. For me, that includes enjoying walks with my dogs. Maybe it's the same for you. Or maybe your version of self-care includes finding time to read a book, gardening, going for a bike ride, or doing something else that feeds your soul. Whatever it is, I encourage you to prioritize it. Remember, the situation we're in right now will be short-lived compared to an MSVU experience that I hope will be long and rich for you. I look so forward to seeing everyone on campus again when the time is right, and I wish each of you all the best as we begin this academic year.
Yes, that's the beauty of the Canadian institutions. Actually, dear students, it's a very true thing that due to pandemic, we all are helpless, including the Canadian universities, Canadian government. We cannot do anything because we should take care of ourselves. It's very important to for our safety, but still they are very much positive to help you out, to be with you all the time, and how they can that make it maximize of their assistance, how they can help you in the maximum level. They are doing that since it's a new experience that you are doing online classes. Maybe you are upset, but still don't be worried, because the Canadian government, they have opened up all the opportunities for you. Even though if you finish 50% of your classes, still you are eligible for all kind of opportunities. So be positive, that take care of yourself first, attend your classes, and definitely you will have a bright future, as the same thing if you do in on campus classes. So Chitra actually would like to know about something about your program, since we know that MSBU offers both bachelor and master's program in different fields. So we'd like to we'd like to discuss about the all programs that you offer in your university.
So at Mount, we are offering 40 plus undergrad programs and some master programs as well. We do have 2-year diploma programs, BA, Bachelor of Arts with various majors. Then we do have BSc, general programs, and then we have professional studies. Professional studies are again bachelor degrees, but the work component is high. I will start with the diploma programs. If any student who is interested to study a diploma program, at Mount, we are offering 2-year diploma programs into tourism and hospitality management and business administration. And if you notice, I told in the like a few minutes back, I was discussing about Halifax is a business hub and one of the top tourist destinations. So that means once you graduate for any of our diploma programs, there will be a lot of career opportunities within the city as well. For Bachelor of Arts, there are various majors you can select from: communication, psychology, economics, mathematics. If you are interested to study any language like French, we do have Mandarin and we also have English. If you are a student who want to learn more about Canada, we have BA in Canadian Studies. There are many majors you can select from. Apart from BA programs, we have BSc and we do offer chemistry, biology, mathematics, psychology, and general studies. For both the programs, BA and BSc, there will be a 13-week plus it's a internship, which is mandatory. And it is very important for all our undergrad programs. I want to discuss it here. We are having some sort of work experience. We call it experimental learning, because at Mount, we believe in learning by doing. The students who will be going for BA or BSc program, they will be having 13-week plus internship in their third year. And for the professional studies, it could be a co-op, which is basically a complete work term, a practicum, or a internship. These internship, practicum, and co-op prepare students for the future job. And it is very important for the students to have some kind of hand-on experience. For our student at Mount Saint Vincent University, they don't have to wait to graduate to gain some hand-on experience into the relevant industry. That will be a part of their education. That prepare our students for the future job market, and it is very helpful for all the students. For professional studies, there are 5 programs, and these are an amazing program. We call them our hidden gems. First program is Child and Youth Study. This is a 4-year bachelor program, and this program is the only university level program in Atlantic Canada. No other university in Atlantic Canada offer this program for 4 years. And there will be 500 hours of practicum. That means the student will be having 4 year education for child and youth study with 500 hours of experience. Now, if I have to connect it with the job market, job opportunities, let me tell you, Nova Scotia is the first province in Canada to focus on pre-primary education. If you'll check, from 2019, Nova Scotia is focusing on pre-primary education. There is a huge vacancies for pre-primary tutors. Since our student will be having a 4 year degree with 500-hour experience, they are more likely to get into these jobs. The next program we do have is Bachelor of Business Administration. This is the program for which we got a lot of inquiries. For BBA, we offer 7 different majors. Student can select from accounting, marketing, management, international option, strategic human resource management, non-profit leadership, and general studies. There will be 1 year optional co-op as well. It is not mandatory, but I strongly recommend that the student should go for the co-op. This will help students to gain 1 year relevant industry experience, which will be very good for their future career. The next program we do have is public relations. So yeah, public relation is a very good program, and I'm very proud to say that Mount Saint Vincent University was the first university in Canada to establish a 4 year public relation degree back in 1977. And we not only established this program, we established cooperative education with public relations. There will be 3 work terms. That means with 4 year education, students will be gaining 12-month experience into the relevant industries. This program is available for January intake and September intake. Apart from this program, all undergrad programs are available for January, May, and September. I would like to tell all the students, if you are having your result ready, your IELTS and your academics, you can still submit your application for January 2021. But if any of your result is pending, I will suggest you to apply for the conditional acceptance for our May 2021 and September 2021. The next program we do have is Tourism and Hospitality Management 4 year bachelor degree. So if you are a student who want to make your career into tourism and hospitality sector, I must say Mount Saint Vincent University is one of the best option in Canada. And why I'm saying this? Because we were the first university in Canada to establish a cooperative education dedicated to tourism and hospitality management. Addition to this, we are having a teaching kitchen at university. So whatever you'll be learning in your theory classes, you'll be gaining hand-on experience in the teaching kitchen. And then our location, which is Halifax, and it is one of the top tourist destinations. So from your education, hand-on experience, and the career opportunities once you graduate from tourism and hospitality program at Mount Saint Vincent University, everything is there. If you are really keen to study tourism, please get in touch with Syed at Prominent Consultant. He will be able to guide you whether you are eligible for our programs or not. So these all programs are open for January. If you have your result ready, you can submit your application. Our application fees is just $40. And the requirement is grade 12 with 60%, no subject.
Sorry to interrupt you. Before going to the admission requirement part, we'll take a question. Because her name is Inia Afsana. She's asking that January session would be online, and she is again asking a master's program for business students. So so far I can understand that her question is that what kind of program you do offer for business graduates, and of course January session would be online or on campus. So would you please explain
sure. So Syed, I cannot say whether January is going to be online or offline, but as per the recent update from the High Commission, that the students can travel to Canada after 20th of October, and there will be face-to-face classes. So yes, there are bright chances that the classes will be face-to-face, but could be possible that some of the courses may delivered online.
But do you think that for the master's program, do they have still time to apply for master's program in MSView? Because
For
now
January,
October.
January we do have the programs are still open, but since the student has to provide the transcript, letter of recommendation, intent form, there is a lot of documentation work involved in it. So if
Exactly.
the student is able to do that as soon as possible, like within a time frame of 1 week, yes, they can go ahead with the application for January intake. Otherwise, I will suggest student to go for September 2021, because for May we are not having our master program.
Exactly. So, dear Afsan, actually, I'd like to say, what she said that for January you have very short time. If you have IELTS ready, I mean IELTS score they require actually 7 and no band less than 6.5. And if you have IELTS 7 overall, and if all the documents are ready, then you can apply within 1 week. Otherwise, you need to plan for September 2021. Since for master's program it takes longer time to get offer, because there are some additional requirement like reference checking, then some other SOP you need to provide. So there are a lot of documentation you require. So if you are prepared, then of course you are welcome. And if you would like to apply to MSView, then you can contact with prominent consultant to this contact number 01971 000 848. So yes, Chitra, you were talking about the admission requirement for your both undergrad and postgrad programs. Yes, you can
So
continue.
for undergrad, we required grade 12 with 60% or higher, but the student must have 50% in each subject, and in the first language, it should be 55. Like my first language is Hindi, that means I must have 55 in it. If your first language is Bengali, then you must have 55 in that. Apart from that, some of our courses required a mandatory chemistry or another science subject or mathematics. We do understand that all the students in Bangladesh do not have mathematics in their grade 12. So we do have a program policy. If you are a student who haven't studied maths at your home country, you can apply for our Bachelor of Arts General Study program. This program offers a huge background into humanities, science, and social science. In addition to that, you have to study additional mathematics. It is just a one semester program and you have to pay extra for it, which is approximately $1,800. So once you clear your first semester, the courses you took in your first semester and your mathematics, then you can request for an internal transfer to your first choice of program. Just to make it clear, let's take an example. If there is a student from business background and they want to study BB at Mount Saint Vincent University, we require a mandatory grade 12 level mathematics for this program. But if you haven't studied mathematics, then you need to apply for our program Bachelor of Arts General Studies. This program offers a huge background into social sciences. That means you will be getting subjects related to business in your first semester, or you can take elective courses. Once you clear these courses in your first semester and additional mathematics, you will take an internal transfer to your diploma in business or maybe Bachelor of Business Administration. This will not increase the duration of your program. So you can apply for our undergrad programs for January if you are having your result ready. Otherwise, you can process for May 2021 and September 2021. These are the requirements for undergrad. Let's talk about the language requirement. For undergrad programs, we required IELTS 6.5 band, no module less than 6 band. In case if you are having less than that, you can still apply with our University Bridging Program. University Bridging Program is basically a English course. It's of 13 week of duration and the charges are $4,000. This is a part-time program, part-time course, which you need to complete before your main program. So this will prepare you for your English, and once you complete the program, you can start with your main program. The success rate of the students who go for UBP is good. It's nothing like that the students are going to study only English. They get to know more about Canadian education pattern, Canadian classroom ethics. So if you are not meeting the IELTS requirement, you can apply with University Bridging Program. Now we are done with the undergrad programs and we can discuss about the master programs now, Sayed.
Yes, yes. So actually, I think you have a couple of master's program and subjects are very popular, especially the public relation. You have some of the program in Master of Education. So yes, we would like to know more about your master's program since from Bangladesh, master's applicants are quite, more. So if you would like to say something about the master's program, including entry requirements.
So for our masters, we are having 7 different master programs into applied human nutrition. This program is basically for those students who are having a background into food and nutrition. Students from biotechnology and pharmaceutical can also apply for it. The requirement is a 4-year bachelor degree with 60% into food and nutrition. Or if you are not having a 4-year bachelor degree, you can apply with a 3-year bachelor degree with 70%. The program is open for January as well and September as well. The next program we do have is Master of Public Relations. There are 2 programs. I want to discuss these 2 programs together: Master of Public Relations and Master of Arts Communication. Please don't get confused with the name Master of Arts, because these 2 programs are for the students from business background, commerce, communication, mass media. These type of students can apply for these 2 programs. The requirement is 3-year degree into business, commerce, communication, mass communication or journalism, or a 3-year degree with 70% from these backgrounds. Then we do have Master of Arts, Family Studies and Genetology, Master of Family Studies and Genetology, Master of Women's Studies and Gender Equality. Even the Master of Arts, Child and Youth Study, Master of Child and Youth Study. The program which start with Master of Arts, they are thesis-based programs. You need a supervisor for them. But if you want to go for a course-based program, you do not require a supervisor for that. We do have non-thesis program for Child and Youth Study, Family Studies and Genetology as well. So the requirement is a 4-year bachelor degree with 60% into social science. But if you are having a 3-year bachelor degree, then it must be 70%. And these all programs will be available for September 2020. Then let's discuss about our Master of Education. Under Master of Education, there are various specializations. You can apply for Master of Education Lifelong Learning. This program is based on the lifelong learning concept. Any student from any background can apply for this program with a 3-year bachelor degree with 70% and 3-year bachelor degree with 70% and a 4-year bachelor degree with 60%. There is no specific background is required. If you are a student who is having a bachelor degree and a bachelor of education plus a 1-year teaching experience, you can also go for our curriculum education. So these are the programs you can apply. If you'll go on the university website, there are 7 different majors you can select from Master of Education. But I want to tell you, all those specializations are not offered on campus. There are certain programs which are offered only online. So once you want to apply for any of our Master of Education program, please get in touch with the counselors or visit the university website precisely so you apply for the right program. The requirement for language is 7 band, no module less than 6.5. But in case if you are having lesser than that, like 6.5 overall, 6 in each, you can apply with our graduate preparatory program. This is an English course of 13 weeks of duration. The fees is 4,000 Canadian dollars. Once you will register for GPP, once you have to finish the GPP first, then you will be studying your main program after that. So these are the programs. For master programs, one thing I want to clear to all the students, there is a lot of documentation work involved. You need to submit your transcript. You need to submit 2 letter of recommendation with letter of intent. Your SOP should be there. There are so many things which you need to submit. If you cannot courier these things to the university, that is okay. Electronic transcripts are okay with us, but your letter of recommendation must be emailed from the professor's official email address. It should not be a Gmail or Yahoo mail. Once your application is complete, then your application will be sent for a faculty review, which may take 30 to 60 days. So please start your process for masters 3 months ahead of the intake. This is my
I would
suggestion
say
to
I would
all the
say more
students.
than that. I would say more than that because since they
Yeah,
need to start at 5 months prior to of their program, it's better because since when university is sending email to the professor, sometimes they make delay to respond. So I think it's better to apply 5 months before of the course commencement date. So Chitra, actually you have certainly you have explained very well about all the programs, but I have some question on especially for the master's program. Since
mhm.
you have talked about the master of human nutrition, so the doctors, can they apply to this program?
See, this program is basically for those who are having background into food and nutrition.
Okay, and of course
If
the
they have
pharmacy and
studied about the nutrition, they can definitely apply for this program.
okay, that is number one. Number two is that as you have said that for master of education you require 1 year work experience, right, in teaching field. Is it compulsory or is it
Not
okay?
for all the masters of education program. There are 7 specializations for
Mm-hmm.
master of education curriculum. For master of education elementary studies, I want to clear one thing. Elementary studies is entirely a online program. It's not delivered on campus. So for master of education lifelong learning, we do not require B.Ed and 1 year teaching experience. Just a bachelor degree is okay.
Okay, and what about the other programs like public relation, master of arts communication? Do you require any work experience in any field?
Work experience is not required, but if a student is
Okay.
having a relevant industry work experience,
Hmm.
that is great for the student. The application will be processed quickly.
Processing, yes, yes. And one more thing, students, I'd like to tell you that the application fee of MSV is certainly very, very, that very low figure. It's $40 to $50 for undergrad. I think it's
Yes,
40 for masters. I think it's $50, which is very low. And
yes.
Prominent Consulting is here to help you out regarding any kind of applications to MSView. And Chitra, actually, though now we need to talk about your tuition fees structure actually, which is very vital part of a student. So would you please explain something about the tuition fees of your all program, and of course what kind of scholarship do you offer, including entrance scholarship and other, if any other merit scholarship you have?
So, like our tuition fees are quite affordable. We are offering the lowest tuition fee in Nova Scotia. For our undergrad program, the fees are somewhere like 17,600 to $18,000 for first year, which include 1 year tuition, 1 year health insurance, and student union fees. For our masters, the fees are very, very affordable. For the complete master program, student has to pay 18 to 20,000 Canadian dollar. This is not 1 year fee. This is the
Oh
entire
my.
program fee. And the fees may vary. How it may vary? Because for some of the programs, a few students are not meeting a complete academic requirement. I'm talking about the course content. In that case, student has to take some undergrad courses, and the fees may vary according to that. If a student get one undergraduate course, the fees will vary accordingly. Even if, let's say, there is a student who got 4 additional courses, then also the student will complete their master degree at MSVU with 4 additional courses within 30,000 Canadian dollars, which is quite affordable.
Yes, of course.
So the fees are quite affordable. If I talk
So
about
for your
discount,
Chitra, one second, that for your master's
mhm,
program, most of the program you are offering within 20,000 Canadian dollar for the whole program, right? Okay,
yes,
that's a great. That's, I mean, it's amazing. It's really very affordable. Definitely. Yes, you can
yes.
continue now.
So I was talking about the scholarships. There is one thing which I want to explain first. We do not offer scholarship for our January and May intake. We do have an entrance level scholarship for our September intake, and the deadline is 1st of March. So those students who want to apply for diploma or bachelor degrees, I will suggest them start early. You can still submit your application. And if you're expecting 80% or higher in your grade 12, or you are having 80%, you need to submit your application before 1st of March in order to get the entrance level scholarship. And I'm happy to say that we are offering 2.7 million scholarship and financial aid every year. The scholarship range will start from $2,800 to 32,000 Canadian dollar for the duration of 4 years or the total program cost. It may be anywhere like in between
So
2,800 to $32,000.
it's 2,800 to 32,000 Canadian dollar.
Yes.
So is it entrance scholarship, or they will get it when if they can prove they are good in academic in their university level? How they will be given this
Okay.
scholarship?
How it works? Let's say there are students who are having 80% in their home country or higher for grade 12. They will get this entrance scholarship if they apply before 1st of March. This is a
Mhm.
guaranteed scholarship. They will get a
Okay.
scholarship in between 2,800 to $32,000 depending on their academics, right? Apart from this, we do have a presidential scholarship. Presidential scholarship is for those students who are extraordinary, like they are having 90 plus in academics, and this scholarship will not be given from the home country itself. The student who are having 90% or higher or maybe expecting this will receive an additional letter with their acceptance letter. The student has to fill this form, and once the student is at campus and the student is active on campus doing volunteer work, supporting the community, out of all the students, let's say there are 100 plus students who are having 95, 92% sort of a marks in grade 12. The best of the 7 to 8 students will get a presidential scholarship. So what is presidential scholarship? It means students don't have to pay for anything. They don't have to pay
Wow.
for their tuition, their accommodation, their textbook, or their meal plan. And this can continue for the next year as well if the student maintain the GPA and contribute towards the society.
Oh, great, great, great. And
Yes.
dear students, I'd like to add some more thing, which is a very fantastic option that Chitra said that if you apply before 1st of March for September 2021 intake for bachelor and diploma program, definitely you have an option to get scholarship from $2,800 to 32,000 Canadian dollars. So if you think properly, if you get 30,000 Canadian dollar, it's covering almost 2 years of your tuition fees. So 50% of your fees you can cover through scholarship. So if you have 90% or 85% above GPA or score in your HSC level or class 12, then definitely you can think for it, and it's a very good option for you. And we'll take on another question from Mr. Farhad. MD Farad Hussain, who is asking that IELTS requirement for bachelor and masters. Yes, we already have discussed, Mr. Farad, about this matter. For bachelor, IELTS requirement is 6.5, no band less than 6. And for masters, it's 7 and no band less than 6.5. But even if you have lower band in IELTS, like instead of 6.5, if you have 6, or instead of 7, if you have 6.5, then of course there is some additional program which is called bridging program or graduate preparation program. You need to pay something extra amount for this, but you can still continue starting in MS View. So actually, Chitra, actually the scholarship scheme is truly amazing, and I think we should encourage students for the scholarship. And I would tell my counselor about the MS View, because actually students, they are really looking for, especially master's students, they always look for the affordable fees. They are always, sometimes I can see that they are expecting their fees should be like somewhere in between $10,000 to $12,000 in a year. So I think MS View has that kind of option that students can easily apply for them, but still you should have a good IELTS score, which is 7. So so Chitra, actually now would like to know a little bit about your hostel facilities and the living expenses in Halifax. If you could say something about this matter.
So, Sayed, we are having three accommodation buildings at our university campus. One is a CC hall where usually the first year student reside. Then we do have the Westwood. You played the video for Westwood as well, and then we have bridges. So, best part about the accommodation is that there is no sharing of room. The student will get their own private room with a single bed, a study table, full size closet, and a shared lounge area and a pantry. We are having 24/7 security at university campus. Also, the three-time meal plan is included in it. It will cost students for one academic year approximately $9,500 to 11,000 Canadian dollar. Students don't have to pay extra for Wi-Fi, electricity, or heat. That means it is quite affordable. And one of our accommodation, a CC hall, is connected with the other block of the university through overbridge tunnels. If a student is living on campus, if there is a snow or rain, they don't need to get out of the accommodation in order to go for their classes. They can just move through the overbridge tunnels.
Great,
On-campus
great.
accommodation is a quite affordable and the safer option because of this pandemic. Parents are really concerned. They are, asking more about the on-campus residence. Since the students don't have to share their room with anyone else, so they will be more safe at the university campus.
Chitra, I just have a question for that. Like those who are taking the single room accommodation, like a single accommodation. So I mean, the cost will be around 9,500 per year, right? Including
No, no,
everything.
no. So this 9,500 and 11,000 will vary what sort of room students
Okay.
select. Are they selecting the room with a private washroom or the shared? The sharing ratio is maximum 1 to 4 for the washroom. And
Mhm.
this 9,500 and $11,000 includes 3 time meal plan as well.
Okay, okay. So I think for with the single room, it could be like $1,000 per month, approximately, including all
The
like.
student has to go for the entire academic year. We don't have per month policy.
No, no, no. I know, but per month in average it could be $1,000. So for as you said that it could be maximum 11,000 something. So in that case, it's coming 1,000 per month. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes, and I think if they stay out of hostel, I mean out off campus, I think that cost will be a little bit less, right? I think within $600 to $700 they could be able to manage. What do you think? If they stay outside
Yes,
of the campus?
they can. They can. See, when a student is living off campus, so they live on a sharing basis. They share the room, they share the apartment, they share the expenses for food and everything. There are many factors which affect which decide the total cost of living. It totally depends on the living style of the student. But yes, there are many students who are accommodating the whole month expense within like $600 to $700.
Exactly. So, dear viewers, it's a very fantastic option that you can choose a single accommodation, and there will be single common room, single, the kitchen. Sorry, a common kitchen. So you can cook by yourself, and the cost will be not so high. It will be like $1,000 if you, yeah, or more, a little bit more than that if you stay single. And if you also you have the shared options as well, where the cost will be a little bit lower. And if you stay outside off campus, then the cost will be pretty lower. It could be like $600 to $700 per month. So we'll take a few more questions. Chitra, Russell Ahmed Abi, he is asking that say about masters for business studies, tuition fees and scholarship. Yes, Russell, we already have discussed about this matter. Since for the masters program, we are accepting the business graduates for public relation and master of arts in communication, and the tuition fees is near about 20,000 Canadian dollar for the whole program, which is 2 years program. And scholarship, I don't think so they will be giving, because their fees is already less. It's very very affordable. It's only 10,000 Canadian dollar per year. And for Rajiv Sharkar, he's asking, I have done advanced diploma from UK. I need also IELTS. What do you think about
Yes,
Chitra? Because advanced diploma, I think it's a 2 years program in UK. So I think they need IELTS, right?
yes. The students
Okay.
who are not a citizen of Canada and they are coming from, South Asia or any other country, any part of world, they need to appear for IELTS if their first language is not English. You study advanced diploma in UK, that is okay, but this will not, you know, uh, is a replacement for IELTS. You need to appear for IELTS or you can appear for TOEFL as well.
Okay. So Rajiv, actually unfortunately you need IELTS, and IELTS requirement is 6.5 for bachelor program, no band less than 6. And also you can do TOEFL or Pearson test, I think. Chitra, PTO, you
No,
are
we
also
are not
accepting.
accepting
Oh, you're not
PTE. We are
accepting
accepting,
PTO. Okay.
yeah, we are just accepting IELTS and TOEFL.
TOEFL, okay. I think, okay, Rajiv, so you need to get your IELTS score to apply to MS View. And Chitra, actually, it was a wonderful session with you, and we have learned so many things about your university. So if you have any point that you would like to discuss to our students, any point that I have missed out, So you can
Yes, there are
explain.
few things which I want to discuss, and I
Sure.
keep them for the last. We do
Hmm.
have bursaries for those students who are having some financial issues.
Hmm.
If a student demonstrates why they need it, what kind of financial issues they are facing, they might be eligible to get a bursary up to $2,000 per year. Apart from that, if two siblings join our bachelor degree together, or maybe in a duration of a gap of 1 or 2 years, the second sibling will be getting a discount of 50% on the tuition. Let's say if twins, there are two twins who join university for January 2021. One of the sibling will be paying complete tuition. The second sibling will be paying 50% of the tuition till the total duration of the program
Oh
if
my
they
God,
join
it's
together. But this is only for bachelor degree, and it should be the first bachelor degree of both the students. But let's say if a student, the first sibling join in January 2021 and the second sibling join after 1 or 2 years later, the second sibling still get a discount 50% till the first sibling is enrolled at the university. This is a very big support for the parents who want to send two of their kids for their bachelor degree at Mount Saint Vincent University. So this is one of the
Yes.
best things.
So we can say MSU is a siblings friendly university. It's really, I mean, amazing options that they are offering. Like, you know, the 50% waiver, it's huge. 2 years
Yes.
tuition. So that's why I can say that MSU is really siblings friendly university. So they are really accepting this matter very seriously, and they are offering this kind of fantastic scholarship that actually students, I think, if you have closer, if you have any sister or brother closer to your class, so definitely you can encourage them, since you can save your parents money through admin ambition in that way. And what about the bursary? You have told me that, Chitra, bursary, that $2,000. So I mean, how they can get it? I mean, is there any application, or how they can apply for it?
So students get to know about when the university is assessing students for bursaries. The student needs to demonstrate that they are facing some financial issues. These are the for those students, or these bursaries are only for those students who are having some kind of financial issue, right?
Mhm.
So
But,
if
but
a
but how
student
they will
demonstrates,
explain it? How they will explain this after getting the offer letter, or will there be any application for
no,
that?
it's not from the home country. Once the student is there at the university.
Oh, okay, okay, I understood
Yes,
now.
yes. And
So
also
these
I
options for both bachelor and masters,
yes,
all the
yes,
people.
bursaries are for everyone. In addition to that, we have in-course scholarship. If you are scoring good GPA at university, like 3.2 GPA in your semester exams, you'll get in-course scholarship again. So this is again
Great.
a very good option. If you are doing well in your academics, you are getting some, kind of scholarship. It will help you. Now, there is one more thing, Sayed, I would like to tell you. We just launched Canada's first Health Communication and Aging Certificate Program. We are the only university in Canada to offer this certificate program. The students from BSc or healthcare industries can apply for this program.
Wow, great,
This
great,
is a very
great.
unique kind of program. So this is open for September 2021. Students can apply for it, and if they want to know more about it, they can visit the university website.
Website, exactly. Any other points that you'd like to share?
These are the only things I want to tell the students. And again, I want to say to everyone, please don't scared of online classes. It's nothing. It's just you are not into a classroom, but in front of your laptop. And I just want to ensure you at Mount Saint Vincent University, we are delivering online classes for over a decade now. Our professors are there to guide you, and we have academic advisor as well. In case you are having any doubt, if you are not clear on certain things, you can reach out to the academic advisor. So there is nothing to worry about or scared of. Online classes is easy. It's not difficult at all. You might face some challenges, but that's the same case for face-to-face classes, because the education pattern is different in Bangladesh and in Canada. So it's
Hmm.
similar to physical classes. And at Mount St. Vincent University, we are having the same professor, we are the same people, we are the same community who want to support their students. That's it.
No, actually, Chitra, you are right, and we would like to encourage them for, because actually this kind of pandemic, which is our part of our life, and sometimes we could think. I mean, sometimes we need to think something exceptional in our life when the situation are becoming very worse. So we need to familiar with the reality. That's true, but when students see, the parents are investing a big amount for their for their children higher studies, especially in Canada or some other countries which are very rich. So they always look for the real-time experience, which is very important. So definitely, we can understand your mind, and we always appreciate your vision, your mission, your wish. But definitely, because of the situation, we are really helpless. Definitely, the Canadian government, universities, they are trying to help you out in every possible ways. They're doing already that. And so finally, I'd like to make a little summary, a very short summary of MSVU. It's a public university based in capital of Nova Scotia, which is in Halifax. A truly amazing city. You will love it, since it's a tourism city. It's a business city, and in terms of Atlantic provinces, Halifax is most popular city so far. I experienced. And the living expenses, the fees of MSVU is very affordable. If you look into their fees, it's $16,000 to $17,000 per year, and they have a very fantastic scholarship scheme, like from 2,800 to 32,000. It's a really very fantastic scholarship scheme. And of course, they also have co-op opportunities. They also have compulsory internship, that from that also you can have some opportunities to earn money, as well as the industrial experience. And of course, they have certain scholarship, presidential scholarship, where you can study without any fees, which is a very good option. And also they have bursary, those who are facing the financial challenges. Opportunities are huge, lot of opportunities, multiple opportunities, but definitely you have to be serious to get all these opportunities for you. So just keep in your mind that the January intake is very closer. You should apply for bachelor or diploma as soon as possible. If you have, if your IELTS is not ready, then you can apply conditionally, and you can apply for visa conditionally. And once you have the IELTS score, then you can submit it later. And for master's program, I would recommend that all students please think about for September intake. So Chitra, thank you so much. We are just end of the live session, and if you have any final matter, any final point that you'd like to share with the students, I can give you 1 minute time.
We have covered everything about the university. Thank you, Syed, to organize this live session to interact with Bangladesh students. We are having some really good students from Bangladesh. Even one of our students got the leadership award. So if we are getting some inquiries, I'll be more happy to help them.
From MSVU, there is a Bangladeshi guy who has a YouTube channel, and he is doing so many videos. I forgot his name, but he's doing very well, and he's inspiring students to go to Canada. And sometimes I also watch his video, but he's from MSVU. So definitely, yes, MSVU is a well-known name to all our students. So dear students, I would like to say that yes, the Canadian border will be open very soon, and you just prepare for that, and just don't worry about the online classes. It's nothing problem, because it's even if you do online classes, there won't be any effect. It will not affect your PGWP. And be with prominent consultant, talk to our counselor, because prominent is mostly the official partner of now 65 plus Canadian universities and colleges, and you will get various options through prominent consultant. And we have been working since last 14 years, so you'll be getting a trustworthy service from prominent consultant. And thank you, Chitra, thank you so much for your wonderful session with us. And I think this video will be very helpful for them. Those students, those who missed this live session, please try to subscribe our YouTube channel. This video will be there also, and you can also watch the video later on in from our Facebook page. So I would like to say that take care of yourself during this pandemic time. Be in home and try to focus on your studies. If you are planning to study abroad, please you can think about Canada. It's such a wonderful country, such a welcoming country, such a friendly and safe country, so and immigration friendly as well, and opportunities, country of opportunities. So you can just think for Canada, and for your that to fulfill your dream, Prominent Consultant is always with you. Thank you so much for having a time, for wonderful time with Prominent Consultant live session, and we'll be seeing you any other live session in future. Till then, take care. Bye. So Chitra, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Sayed.
Yes, so we'll be taking we'll say goodbye and take care and stay safe.